Alright, I was asked to do an explanation on the little coin puzzle things. So I'm going to go ahead and do them. Actually, I'm going to do the other first. I can't remember who wanted this, but, you know. There's actually two ways to do this one. A 4 move and a 5 move. I'm going to show you the 5 move first. There's only one difference between the two other than number of moves. The 5 move, you take the last two, you move them to the front. Okay? You take the last two, move them to the front. Then you take the last two, you move them up, but you leave a little bit of the space. Then you take the last two and you move them into the space. Okay? 4th step move, you take the last two, you move them up and you skip a space. Okay? Then you move the last two up and you skip a space. So now you've got this one lone coin back here. You take the middle two, put them in that space. Okay, and then you take the last two, move them up to the new space. There you go. This is a little bit harder to explain, and you have to set this up right. Okay? The rules in this one again are when the coin stops moving, it has to be touching 2. So that's okay, but that's not. Okay? So this is how you do it. Now people say, well, you can't do that because this one is always touching and only touching one coin. Now, I'm going to redo this one because I explained this one to my cousin. My wife's family likes to have this little get-together every so often to play games and whatnot. And when I can go, I will go. And the last time I went, I literally took a paper bag full of poker chips. And I just like passed out 4 to everybody, set this up, and told them to go at it. One person solved it, did not know how she did it, but she solved it. But when I showed him how to do it, my cousin, or my wife's cousin, but I like her, so I call her my cousin too, complained because of that. Now, watch this. In fact, I'm going to change that one to blue. The reason it works is because that one never moves. The blue one never moved. I never moved it, so it doesn't have to do anything. It can sit there all at once because I never moved it. But the reason you have to set this up just right is because if you don't, you're going to have to kind of push it out of the way a little bit. But most people aren't going to argue with that one because, you know, you can't exactly move these things to where it's exactly the same space, you know, so. And when they're playing it, I don't mind that they, you know, a little bit like, oh, oops, I moved it too far. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. So those are those solutions for you guys. So go out, you know, have fun, man. But, you know, you gotta practice some of this stuff. I got 3 minutes left. Talk about this for a second. I made the video about my tarot cards, which I haven't done anything with other than just look at. But I thought it would be cool to, you know, do a trick. Using the tarot cards. I saw this really interesting video. If you type Lost History / tarot cards, excuse me, it actually talks about the history of the tarot cards. And I just set these up, so I'm not going to shuffle them. But it talks about how the tarot cards is actually a game. Back before they were used for, you know, spells and magic and, or not magic, fortune telling and all that stuff. But, so I'm actually going to try and research that a little bit and actually see if I can figure out what the game was and try and play it. But, some of the things I found interesting is, the other night I couldn't sleep and I just looked through the cards. And just the symbolization on each one of them. I mean, you got black and white, you got a woman, you got the moon, you got the letters B and J, you got, you know, a whole bunch of images just on this one card. That, even if there was a set guideline of imagery, you got a cross in there. You know, it'd be so hard to determine what this card actually means. And from what I've been reading in my book, it doesn't matter. You interpret it however you want. Which, again, I find very suspicious. If I interpret it however I want, then what are the cards actually doing? Because I can, you know, I can look at a cup, you know, I can interpret whatever I want from that cigar cutter, you know. Which brings me back to a statement I made on another video a while back, that I read about this guy, which I can't remember anything about, but he has successfully argued a point using quotations from War and Peace, saying you can manipulate and you can change anything into what you want. So, but anyway, I'm going to work on modifying a existing card trick I know how to do using tarot cards just for fun. Alright.